Good afternoon, student. In internal combustion engine, we studied power cycle. In that, in today's lecture, we discuss about Carnot cycle. So, if you see the figure of PV and TS diagram, here this diagram shows PV diagram and this diagram shows TS diagram. If you see that figure or that diagram, PV diagram, the process 1 to 2. This process 1 to 2 is shows PV is equal to C, means PV is equal to constant. In that, this process 1 to 2, here it is reversible isothermal process. This process 1 to 2 is reversible isothermal process, and in that process 1 to 2, air is expanded and heat addition at temperature T1, means this process 1 to 2, it is reversible isothermal process where air is expanded and heat is addition at this process T1 to T2, heat is added at temperature T1. Now the process 2 to 3, this 2 to 3 process, in that process also air is expanded, but this process is shows PV raised to gamma is equal to C, means this process is reversible adiabatic process or isentropic process. In that 2 to 3, it is reversible adiabatic process where air is expanded at temperature T2 to temperature T3. Here 2 point and 3 point, temperature T2, temperature T3. Now third process is 3 to 4. This 3 to 4 process is also show PV is equal to constant. So when this process 3 to 4, here air is compressed. 3 to 4, air is compressed and it is also reversible isothermal process. It is also reversible isothermal process and start at temperature T3. Now last process is 4 to 1. It is 4 to 1 process, in that air is also compressed, but this 4 to 1 is PV raised to gamma is equal to C, means it is reversible adiabatic process or isentropic process, means air is compressed in reversible adiabatic process at temperature T4 and T1, means in Carnot cycle that shows PV diagram and TS diagram. In that the process 1 to, it is reversible isothermal process, 2 to 3, it is reversible adiabatic process or isentropic process, 3 to 4, it is also isothermal process, reversible isothermal process, and 4 to 1, it is also reversible adiabatic process, means isentropic process. These are the 4 processes included in Carnot cycle. Here the point 1 and 2 shows constant temperature, point 3 and 4 also shows constant temperature. Okay. Now if you see the formula or process 1 to 2, the process 1 to 2, here heat is supplied. Heat is supplied. The formula of heat is supplied at process isothermal process or reversible isothermal process. That time P1 V1 log of E, because here if you see heat addition at T1, heat addition at T1, so we consider 1 point. So this, it is the P1 and it shows V1. So P1 V1 log of, here now this value, it is a V2 and V1. So V2 is greater and it is V1 is equal to V2 upon V1. So heat supplied at process 1 to 2, here P1 V1 log of V2 upon V1. This V2 means volume at point 2 and volume at point 1, V2 upon V1. Now process 3 to 4, it is also 3 to 4, heat is rejected. The formula is heat is rejected. Where heat is rejected? At T3 temperature. At T3 temperature means we say that P3 V3 it is P3 and it is V3. Log of E here V3, the process is 3 to 4, V3 upon V4, here V4. So V3 upon V4. So the process 1 to 2, heat supplied P1 V1 log of E, V2 upon V1. Process 3 to 4, heat rejected P3 V3 log of E, V3 upon V4. Now we calculate net work done. The formula of net work done is net work done. The formula of net work done is Qs minus Qr. Qs means heat supplied, Qr means heat rejected. What is meant by Qs? Qs is P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1 minus Qr P3 V3 log of E V3 upon V4. Okay. Now we know the efficiency formula. Efficiency is equal to net work done divided by heat supplied. Now efficiency is equal to net work done. What is net work done? P1 V1 log of E V2 minus V1 minus P3 V3 log of E V3 upon V4. Efficiency is equal to net work done P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1 minus P3 V3 log of E V3 upon V4 upon heat supplied P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1. Okay. Then efficiency is equal to P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1 divided by P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1 minus P3 V3 log of E V3 upon V4 divided by P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1. Now this is cancelled, efficiency is equal to 1 minus P3 V3 log of E V3 upon V4 divided by P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1. Okay. Now we know that now V2 upon V1 is equal to V3 upon V4 by the help of Carnot cycle. Now if efficiency is equal to 1 minus P3 V3 log of E V3 upon V4, but V3 upon V4 is equal to V2 upon V1, V2 upon V1 upon P1 V1 log of E V2 upon V1. Okay, next we know that P1 V1 is equal to MR T1 and P3 V3 is equal to MR T3. 1, 2. This 1 and 2 put in efficiency formula, then we get here. Then efficiency is equal to 1 minus P3 V3 means MR T3, here log of E V2 upon V1, and P1 V1 MR T1 log of E V2 upon V1. Then efficiency is equal to, this MM is cancelled, RR is cancelled, log of E V2 upon V1 and log of E V2 upon V1 also cancel. Now remaining is 1 minus T3 upon T1. So efficiency is T1 minus T3 upon T1. So we know that T1 means temperature at source, temperature at source, minus temperature at sink, divided by temperature at source. That is the efficiency of Carnot cycle. So we discuss Carnot cycle in that 4 processes, out of which 2 is reversible isothermal and 2 is reversible adiabatic, means isentropic processes. Now that is the formula shows efficiency of Carnot cycle is temperature at source means T1 minus temperature at sink means T3 upon T1 temperature means temperature at source. That is Carnot cycle. Now we study Carnot cycle, these processes, PV and TS diagram, heat supplied, heat rejected, and according by the help net work done, and by the help of all we calculate the efficiency formula of Carnot cycle. Thanks.